My first recollection of West Side Story was the film. I was sitting in my grandmother's living room watching Dance at the Gym. And I saw the woman in the purple dress. And I was like, I knew I wanted to do that. Of course, later on, I discovered that the woman in the purple dress was Rita Moreno.
I auditioned my arse off. I wanted that part so badly, and it was so thrilling to get it.
Everyone wanted to be Rita Moreno. Who didn't want to be a Puerto Rican girl singing and dancing? It was so beautiful.
And the fact that she showed Puerto Rican talent and that she tackled it and then some was for us a source of inspiration.
Sometimes I don't know which is thicker, your skull or your accent.
Rita Moreno. She's been in the movie business for 70 years. She has won an Emmy, an Oscar, a Tony, and a Grammy. That's right, she has the EGOT.
But the girl who joined West Side Story was very beaten up. I was really barely hanging on.
Before her Oscar-winning performance, Rita Moreno found herself amid the colorism and prejudice that really was a hallmark of Hollywood in that period, and it scarred her inside as well.
For the longest time, I acquiesced. I hated it. I was offered nothing but island girls, or American Indian, or Egyptian girls.
She was cast in The King and I as a character who is Burmese.
My name is Toptim. I already speak English.
As long as I was doing those kind of roles all the time, I was always going to have emotional problems because I had really no sense of myself. And I didn't feel strong enough that I could speak up about the situation to say, I don't want to do this. And when I finally got to play a genuine Latina,
What am I? Cut glass?
Anita, I thought, this is my role model. A little late in the day, I was almost 30. I never was afraid to depict her.
So tell Chino that Tony's hiding in the cellar. Don't you touch me.
Because it was me.
So at the Oscars, Rock Hudson reads the nominees and reveals the winner.
Rita Moreno in West Side Story.
Rita Moreno was idolized by all of us in the Puerto Rican community in New York.
I can't believe it! Good Lord. I leave you with that.
I understand that people were shouting from the rooftops that Rita Moreno had won the Oscar.
Fast forward about 6 decades, and fate comes knocking again.
My agent said, Steven Spielberg wants to call you. Can I give him your number? Are you serious? Of course I want him to call me. And he said, I'm wondering if you would be interested in being a part of it. And I said to him, you know, I'm so flattered, but I don't do cameos. He said, cameo? No, there is a part in here that Tony Kushner wrote for you. I just want to know if you're interested. I said, yes, I am. Like that.
Tony Kushner came up with the idea, what if you got Rita Moreno to play Doc's widow?
Come on, Doc. I'm gonna get you.
I'm sick.
So Doc has died, and the widow has taken over the candy store. When Tony called me about this idea, I thought it was a masterstroke. I really did.
We wanted her knowledge and her wisdom and, you know, her incredible talent.
And when she walked on the rehearsal stage for the first time, and they saw the Rita Moreno coming in to tell her story to our 60-member ensemble company, there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
What's forever? Like, I want to be with you forever.
You don't want to start maybe with, I'd like to take you out to coffee?
She comes in with so much energy to the rehearsal process. It's unbelievable.
I took every opportunity I could to sit and chat with her about nothing and about very important things, about this industry, about how unkind it can be to Latinas.
Rita Moreno would bring up to those young cast members those stories about, for example, the makeup department darkening the skin of some of the actors.
There was not an understanding that Puerto Ricans have all the colors of the rainbow and a very complex cultural and racial history.
I used to hate that very dark makeup that they used on all the sharks. I mean, we were really all mostly one shade. And I said, God, I hate this makeup. Why does it have to be so dark? I said, I'm Puerto Rican. I said, why can't we be my color? It truly never occurred to me that times would change.
Didn't you hear me? What are you doing?
Rita's performance as Anita would of course cast a shadow over Ariana DeBose, who now had to take on this iconic role, and those are some pretty big shoes to step into.
In fact, I almost didn't audition for the film. It's like I identify as Afro-Latino, and growing up, I didn't necessarily have access to my Hispanic heritage.
Es el traje más ancho y más feo que he visto en mi vida. Sí, traiga. Speak English.
I thought that I wasn't Hispanic enough, or that I wasn't Latina enough. But I will tell you this, I'm not Black enough in certain circles, and I'm not Latina enough in others. And West Side Story, oddly enough, was one of the first experiences I've ever had where I felt
Amazing.
embraced by a community, and what I had to offer was enough. I said to Steven Spielberg, if you're really going to consider me for this part, I hope that you will acknowledge that I'm a Black woman.
She got the job because she danced like there was no tomorrow. She could sing like there wasn't yesterday.
Ariana, Anita, is a standout.
Oye, Javi, ponle fuego, vamos!
She's fierce.
Anita is sheer beauty and ambition and passion, and I'm all of those things.
Still ahead, the two generations of Anita come together, face to face and fierce to fierce.
You had to play your own Anita. You had to.
But first, we're taking you where Spielberg rarely allows cameras, onto his very own set. Next.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.